Yeah, it's at 8% downhill. It says error creating. I tried to go live to show part of our travels, but it says error creating live broadcast, but then it shows that it's running, so I don't know what to think.
So this, did it say for how long the 8% grade was?
It's supposed to be less than a mile. So we just crossed into North Carolina. Let me know in the chat if you can hear us okay. We're going to go up here and turn on 64.
There's a flea market.
Looks like we got 4 people in the chat. We left Blairsville, Georgia. Gosh, it's already noontime. About a half an hour ago. Alright, so Karen says she can hear us. We're live. I thought this would be new. Cindy's got the camera up. We're filming our travel video, but some of y'all will get a sneak peek at I've never done this before live while I drive. So yes, I hear you loud and clear. So that's Michael. Nice to have y'all along for the travel.
So we're in Murphy, right?
We're in Murphy, North Carolina, in front of the hot spot.
And we're getting on 64, heading towards Alabama, right?
Well, I think 64 is going to take us to Tennessee, and we'll go through Tennessee, and then we will drop down into Alabama. I got the old Garmin. We're trying something new today.
I don't know why.
Only one GPS.
I don't know why when you said we were getting off on 64, I thought we were getting off on the interstate or something, but this is just another two-lane road.
Yeah, for some reason, the GPS, oh, do you know why?
Why?
Here, plug me. Oh, it is plugged in.
It is plugged in.
Well, it,
Continue on US 64.
This is going to suck. The GPS is not working. So let me shut it off all the way. And then I'll reboot it. It's always something. Brand new GPS. Just bought it when we left New Jersey.
I'm thinking it's got something to do with the connection. The Garmin thing is lit up.
Yeah, it's getting power.
And this thing is lit up.
Continue on US 64.
Alright, it's back on.
Makes me nervous when you're trying to drive and you're messing with all that.
Well, I say it, but it's stuck right there.
You reckon it's just not getting signal?
I don't know. Give it a second. I don't know how long we stay on this.
Going to 75
There we
Alabama
go.
157.
Yeah, it's
Tuscaloosa,
calculating.
Alabama.
Oh, we have 22 people in here.
Continue on US
So is
64.
it? Alright, so
Alright.
how long does it say we stay on this road?
50 miles, okay?
Okay.
So it says we got a 6 to 7% grade uphill for 2 miles, and then an 8% descent for 3.7 miles after this.
Alright,
But it doesn't say how far away that is.
so nobody on the line.
Maybe not.
About the brake pedal.
Oh no. So if y'all remember, the brake buddy broke coming down. Somebody broke it, not handling it properly when he was loading it into the Jeep. That would be me. And so I ordered all the parts, and then I did nothing. I put the parts in the shed and said I'll get to it when I get to it, but I realized this morning when I was putting the brake buddy in the Jeep that I didn't ever put the parts on. So I spent an hour
Fixing it.
putting the new part on. New parts. I had to phone a friend and put it in the Jeep, and the motor, the pump turns on, but it never builds air pressure. None of the lights come on, so it is toast. So we are riding again without a braking system for the Jeep. I'm gonna have to order one when we get to New Jersey. Cindy, don't let me forget it when we get our next paycheck. Is this $1,000? Give or take 18 cents. It's $1,000. So we had that one. We've been on the road for 7 years. We had it before that. We got it when we had the Class C. So the Class C was a 2016. So we've had it 9 years. Hello, who is that? Kim, trying to see the thing. We got 16 riders along. I'm sure y'all would much rather see the road than me. Looks like it's cloudy, like we're getting ready to get some stormy weather. Hopefully it doesn't rain. GPS says we'll be there at 3:14.
Do you see that tiny little RV park out there on the left?
No.
It was like 6 sides.
6. Okay. So it says we'll be there at 3:14. I don't go over 62 miles an hour. Right now we're going about
All right, well, I've
48.
Let's go back to the brake buddy thing, because I have a concern about this and why we may want to purchase one sooner. I understand when we leave Alabama going to New Jersey, we're not going to have a lot of up and down.
Right.
I understand that. But my worry is, isn't it going to put more stress on the towing mechanism?
No. It's locked in place.
You sure?
Yeah.
'Cause
What it does-
I don't want to, because we're not using one thing, mess up something else.
Right, because the tow bar is $900.
Right, and I
No,
don't wanna-
what it does is when you're on steep grades, it allows you to help you slow down.
Well, I'm just
I did look
asking for a
through
friend.
the GPS and did a little bit of Googling, and I even asked my buddy Chad over at ChatGPT. And none of the grades appear to be really long. Well, there's one that's 3 miles, but most of them are like
Those
that.
cows were right on the side of the road. That
Most,
one had his head through the fence.
well, we
He
had
was
goats
ready
like
to get
that.
out. Sorry.
And so we had one long grade coming down after I broke the brake buddy. But other than that, we were fine. So I just got to take it slow and steady and be extra careful on the hills and give myself plenty of room. Then we got 8 months to get another one. But I'll order it like right after our first paycheck when we get there. And then
Or if you don't pay attention.
so we get a lot of people complaining about the rattles and stuff in the motorhome, and it's like, it's a Tiffin, why do you have all the rattles? We have an aftermarket pet guard on the door, so the animals can't push through the screen, and because it adds extra weight to the bottom, it makes the door rattle. So most of that noise you hear is the screen door rattling, and the only way to make it stop is for me to take the pet guard off of the door, which I'm not willing to do every time we travel. I've gotten used to it. Maybe you will too. And Nature Lover says yes, no. And then the other things are we filter all our water through the Berkey, and then we put it all in glass jars. And so we've got 4 big glass jars in the sink with water in it, and then we've got 2 in the refrigerator. So that's the other noise you hear. So we're up to 20 people. I thought I would test this and see how y'all liked it. If so, on our travel days, we may do an hour or 2 hours of ride along, and then you'll have a head start on the vlog. Because the vlog we're filming today will come out next Wednesday. We've already filmed like maybe 20 minutes of it.
Yeah, because you were filming some of us packing up. And,
Right.
And packing this time was so different.
Well,
Because we so many things. We took stuff out of the RV and put it in the...
we took a ton of stuff out of the RV. I bet we weigh 1,500 pounds less.
No, that's a big exaggeration.
We threw away 2 big garbage bags full of clothes and stuff. Clothes are heavy. I've left a propane cylinder behind, which is 20 pounds. We left the ladder behind. We left a good number of tools behind. We left buckets behind.
What ladder?
Oh, we bought that ladder when we got there. Maybe 600 pounds lighter than, I don't know. We're definitely lighter. Let's see what this is.
We took all the Christmas decorations because we're not going to be in Jersey at Christmas.
So I say the lives are interesting because he gets to see how we actually travel. Good luck on the road, says, I can't read, it's too far away. Somebody says good luck on the road, thank you. So we're on the 64 bypass. It says so it says Tennessee is 9.2 miles away, Ducktown, Tennessee. So in about 5 miles, when we turn the camera back on and we grab the Tennessee state line, you got about 5 more miles. Just don't get to turn the microphones on. Yep, the state border thing just came up, so you got 5 miles.
Franklin's going to help me find it.
Down to 9, it keeps going up and down. 9 people.
Franklin.
He's looking out the window. He's looking for mice.
Daddy says the sound's coming up. That's how we find it.
Yeah, he said bump that. He just jumped onto the floor.
Where you going? Get on Daddy's feet.
So we're eventually going to get on 75.
This is pretty.
It is pretty. I like these 2 lanes. That dead possum wasn't pretty.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that church on the hill.
Yeah, that is pretty.
That's a postcard.
I love the mountains.
These are new roads for us.
Yeah, it's the first time we've gone this way. I wonder how big the Tennessee sign's going to be.
Probably the same as
Is that a donkey or is that a wooden donkey? No, that's a real donkey up there on the hill. You'll be surprised. Look at that RV up there, barely hanging on the edge.
I know.
You'd be surprised the number of people that put wooden cutout shapes of animals
That's true.
in the tree line.
Way up on a hill.
Yep. Deer and antelope and bears and
You saw
Sasquatch.
that elk that time.
Yep. We were going to Minnesota.
So how far are we from the sign, baby?
It doesn't say. It just says, it shows me when we're 5 miles from the sign. I don't see the dotted line yet on the screen. Travel Tech RV Repair and Campground. For those of y'all that are just joining the live, we have left Blairsville, Georgia, and we're headed to Scumby, Alabama. And of course, we're not going to leave the live on for the whole time. Ooh, there's a lot of bouncing going on. The roads look smoother than they are. We're in tow haul mode, and so the tow, you hear that loud revving, that's the engine automatically downshifting to help keep us at our proper speed.
You and the camera, that might be
No,
our
she's
way
just
too.
at the bottom. Puma just joined us as we crossed through that gulch reception for a little bit. Everybody, we're back. You can still see us? A road. Yes. This is a road.
North Carolina. Now we're in Tennessee,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
There's a big
Tennessee.
sign. That's a good sign.
I got it. I think I did. I think I did.
Yeah, we keep going in and out. We're going through the mountains, and we keep going in and out of cell signal. We have a Verizon hotspot, but it also uses cell signal. So somebody put in the comments if you can see us again. All right, 36 miles to West Chattanooga. A rule made to be broken.
Right?
I don't know, somebody, oh, this is question and answer sticker.